Welcome to the start of the 2023 Kroon-Oil Belgian Rally Championship. This is the Rally van Haspengouw, the traditional opener of the season, and it's a bit of a celebratory edition, this 25th edition of the Haspengouw Rally. 12 stages on the program, some 80 cars at the start of this traditional opener of the season, and there's a big new element in the BRC this year. There's 13 rallies and they're split up into two categories.
The championship events waarvan de Rally van Haspengouw.
There are the championship events, among them the Haspengouw Rally, and there's the cup events. The championship events are the bigger rallies, and the cup the smaller rallies. And the competitors can score 7 events, at least 5 of championships and maximum 2 of the cups. This is Gino Buck's second last year in the Kroon-Oil BRC, behind Stéphane Lefebvre, who's not at the start this year. And Bucks has changed cars. He's in a VW Polo GTI this year, so he has to adapt to this new car. He also has a new co-driver, since Nicolas Gilles has gone back to the WRC, and he's now with Anthony Bordeaux-Drie. Bit of a lackluster start for Bucks in the opening stage, 5th at 2.7 seconds of the fastest man. This is double Belgian rally champion Adrien Fernimont. He's still with the Skoda, but he has changed teams to the PTR team of multiple Belgian rally champion Peter Tune. As you can see, very slippery conditions in these opening stages of the Haspengouw Rally. Maxime Potty, at the start of a year in which he has to confirm his talent. He was very close to podium finishes last year.
270 de droite à fond et 180 mètres piège.
And a good start for Potty with the fastest time in the opening stage. Cédric Chorin last year with a Porsche, now with a Rally 2 car, clearly aiming for the Belgian Rally title. And Chorin has some difficulties in the opening stage as well. Maybe not the best of tyre choices for Chorin, only in 7th. Here's 5 times Haspengouw winner Chris Prinsen. It's been 18 months though since he drove a Rally 2 car. Last year he was mainly at the wheel of a WRC Citroën. Yes, I should say. But Prinsen sets the fastest time in the opening stage, equal fastest with Maxime Potty. It has become a tradition for William Wagner to participate in the Haspengouw Rally. The Belgian driver who lives in France is competing in the French Championship, and he uses this rally to prepare his French title fight. Cédric Decheco at the wheel of another C3 Rally 2.
100 mètres, cuvette et à fond droitier. Cuvette et à fond droitier. 300 mètres, gauchis sortie trace.
Bit of a bizarre mistake for the Checo, who didn't have the right tyre pressures for the opening 2 stages. This is Charles Munster, the younger brother of Grégoire Munster.
400 mètres. Petit sommet à fond.
Charles Munster lending the co-driver of his brother. Olivier Breitmeier with the superb Ferrari 308 in the historic chapter of the Haspengouw Rally. And there's another very prestigious guest. This man, who hits a small tree here but can continue, Tom Bonen, former green jersey in the Tour de France, cyclist, former world champion.
Oh, dat is prachtig dit, hè.
It's wonderful. This rally, for me, comes closest to cycling than any other car sport discipline. The spectators travel with us. They go and see as much as possible. They like to help. They're very welcoming. It's really wonderful. Dick de Veu is leading the historic chapter in his Sierra Cosworth.
Ja, zo iemand in je achteruit.
It must be very impressive to have someone like Tom Bonen in your rearview mirror. It's always a very good thing. It's very good for the sport as well to have somebody like him at the start. Nicolas Stampaert wants to have a good season this year, but it starts in the worst possible way, going off in the very first stage. And that was it for Stampaert for the Haspengouw Rally. The Haspengouw Rally is also a round of the new Mood M Cup reserved for BMWs. Philip Lommers is in third after the first loop of 4 stages, and favourite Bjorn 6 is in second.
Voor de overwinning, ja, ik heb al...
I think it will be very hard to be able to fight for the win here. I've noticed I've pushed very hard and I didn't get closer to Patrick, so I don't think that it will work today. I think it will be second this day. I don't think I can win. I can't follow the pace. Maybe I don't have enough power. Maybe I don't take enough risks in the fast corners. I don't know. And Patrick deals. This is this man with his BMW A87. Has 23 seconds in hand after 4 stages. Licia Baudet, the girl of the RACB national team, in third in the junior category.
On est le seul équipage féminin et je suis la seule.
I'm the only girl at the start, but our aim is to go and fight with the boys, not only to be the first girl. So we will take it progressively and try to improve along the rally. Second in the junior standings and competing for the Belgian junior title this year, from Scotland, Fraser Anderson.
Compared to the UK, the events here are about 3 times the length, and it's not that much more expensive to do them, so we decided this season it'd be best to head over here and gain some tarmac experience, because I primarily have been on gravel, so learning tarmacs, it's been interesting, especially here.
Anderson clearly enjoying himself at the wheel of his Ford Fiesta Rally 4. And after 4 stages, he's only 9 seconds behind this man, Jonas de Wilde, who switched to the Clio Rally 4, feeling much more at ease at the wheel of the French car. The GT category then, with lots of Porsches again. Glenn Janssens here. Not with his usual Stefan Prévost at his side, because he's driving with Mark Timmers. Janssens is in third. New boy Marvin RR is in second, 4.4 seconds behind the leader, Gunther Mullins, who made a small mistake in a tyre choice in the opening stages, but is still leading after the first loop.
Nu begint het op te drogen. Dus voor ons.
Now it's getting drier, so that's better for us to get the power to the ground. First couple of stages was really greasy, not a lot of traction. We made a wrong tyre choice, but now it's going better. At the front, Charles Munster is in 10th after the first loop of 4 stages. He's taking it easy. He's doing the whole rally without rain tyres just to get experience. Local hero Jonas Langenack is with his not so new Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7. Is in 9th. Bastien Rouard, now with co-driver Johan Jallet this year. With his Hyundai i20.
Non gauche 7. On essaie de rester sur la route, c'est mieux sur la route. Et droite 5 plus, et frein pour quitter gauche 15 et 3. Bordure, attention bordure. Hein.
On est en apprentissage de la voiture, donc c'est quand même pas mal.
We're really learning the car, so
beaucoup trop prudent dans la 3,
we'll be a bit too careful here in the third stage, but we will change the notes and do better next time. Sergio Checo in 7th after that silly mistake with the tyre pressure for the opening stages.
Ouais, le matin j'ai fait une erreur.
Yeah, this morning I made a small mistake. We were in a bit of a hurry, and when I took the pressure of the front tyres, I read the numbers in PSI instead of bar. So I started the first stage with a 1.2 bar in the front wheels. That's a bit of a, it's like a puncture. So that was not very good.
Donc voilà, c'est comme ça.
So we could do. Checo was 27 seconds behind at the end of the first loop. Cedric Charin is in 6th.
Je voulais faire une boucle pour...
I wanted to do a loop without taking any risk because I still have to learn the car. We didn't have not to do too many miles with it. So with a soft setup. Now the weather is getting better. We'll try to change our setup and go to slicks and attack. Adrian Furnemore is in 5th.
Certaines choses me conviennent, d'autres moins.
I like the car just partially. Didn't have much confidence. I can't take the re-accelerations. So we tried to change things and have a second loop with the better tires. I think it will work better. Gino Bux in 4th, 10 seconds behind. Relatively good start for Bux, who set 2 of the 4 scratches.
C'est une belle découverte de la voiture.
It's well, I really like the car. It's our new car for us. So, but we were on slicks in very slippery conditions. So we tried to take it step by step by learning the car and the team as well. So we tried to find some right solutions for the setup, and but it was not too bad start. Another VW Polo in the hands of William Wagner in third.
Des conditions comme on aime, compliquées.
These are really the conditions that we like, very difficult. We're here to prepare the Rally 2K, so everything is going well. Chris Prinsen in second, 6.3 seconds behind the leader.
Het gevoel in de auto is goed.
I really like the car. I'm feeling well. The very greasy parts, I think the car can do more than I expected. But it wasn't easy. It was 18 months ago that I drove an R5 car, so I can't complain. And a bit of a surprise leader, Maxime Potty at the wheel of the Citroën C3 Rally 2.
On pensait pas démarrer comme ça la journée.
We didn't think to start like we did, so we tried to continue and stay in the rhythm, not make any mistakes, and then let's see what that'll bring us. These are the standings after 4 stages. Potty leading then with 6.2 seconds in hand over Prince, and then Wagner completes the top 3, followed by Bux, Fernand Sourin, the Checo, Roy Langenakens, and Charles Munster. Welcome back in the 25th edition of the Rally van Haspengouw, the opening round of the 2023 Kroon-Oil Belgian Rally Championship. Tom Bonen is still fighting for honours in the historic category.
Alles was heel goed tot de voor.
Everything was going very well until the penultimate stage here when we lost the accelerator cable. So we had to stop, lost a couple of minutes, so it will be very difficult to try to win the historic category. But still I'm having lots of fun. I had very much fun. We had all possible conditions, slicks on wet tires on dry roads, so I really like it. In the Moodam Cup, it's Bjorn Six still in second. As he predicted, he can't keep up with Patrick Deals. The gap is only 36 seconds though, with 4 stages to go. Very spectacular driving here by Patrick Deals. In the junior category, Anderson is still in second with his Fiesta, now 25 seconds behind Jonas de Wilde.
We blijven werken aan de afstelling.
Yeah, we tried to get the perfect setup here, but the second loop was a lot better than the first one. So we had a bit more confidence, and then we doubt less our driving, so we'll try to keep up the good stuff. In the GT category, Henry Schmelcher with his Porsche has stepped forwards a bit. Also because a couple of cars retired. Marvin Arar is still in second in only his third rally with the Porsche.
Je m'amuse comme un dingue, on s'éclate.
I'm really having fun. I'm really having fun. It's only my third rally with the Porsche. So we're really here to try and learn the car. And we already had learned a lot, so I'm really having fun. Still hitting good abundance with 4 stages to go. He has 38 seconds in hand over RR in the GT category. This is Mark Timmers with co-driver Stefan Prevost. 33 years ago, they finished on the podium together, hence their starting number. They're in 16th, 2 places behind John Watrick with this Skoda, and this is Roger Hodenius leading the Master Cup for drivers over 50 years old. They have 1 minute in hand over Timmers and Prevost. Back to the overall category with Charles Munster up to 9th with the Hyundai i20.
Was goed, we zijn
Everything is going well. maybe we're a bit too careful sometimes, but it's really good, and we're here to learn, and we're trying to get to the end. Problems for Chris Prinsen, an issue with the fuel pump.
Op Gingelom hebben we een probleem gehad met benzine.
In the Gingelom stage, we had an issue with the fuel pump, the engine cut. I did a reset, and we could continue. We lost 20 seconds there, but then here in the short service park in 15 minutes, we took another 40 seconds penalty. But still, the guys did a great job in replacing it. So we lost a bit of a minute. We dropped some places, but we're still in it. Princeton down to 7th. And an issue for, as you can see, for Adrian Furnimal as well. Went off the road, pierced the radiator of his Skoda. And that's the end of the rally for Furnimal. I was a bit too fast in a corner, and I slid off into a field. I was very lucky not to roll over, but the radiator was pierced and I can't continue. Means Sébastien Roar is now up to 6th with his Hyundai i20. We tried to do it with the rain tires for the 4 stages. It was not the best choice. It was not the best loop. This one made a bit of a mistake in the first one. So we'll try to do better in the final loop. In 4th is Gino Buggs with co-driver Anthony Bordeaux at the wheel of their VW Polo R5. They're only 1 second off the podium, so anything is still possible in the final loop of 4 stages for Buggs and Bordeaux. We didn't have the best of tire choices in the first stage, and then we changed. So it's a good fight for the podium finish with Cédric Cherin. There's only 1 second between us. But we're really trying to learn the car still, so we're having fun. Cédric Cherin 1 second in front of Gino Buggs in 3rd, 20 seconds behind the leader.
On commence à progresser, on voit que les temps se rapprochent.
We're trying to make progress here, and I think it's working out. For the moment, we don't make any mistakes. We're 3rd. We're fighting with Gino. He's only 1 second behind. So the 4 last stages will be very exciting, and we'll try to get through it. It's not over yet. And it's not over yet for the win either. The gap between leader Maxime Petit and this man, William Wagner, a half a second. 0.5 of a second. Wagner steadily increasing his speed and getting closer to still a wonderful performance for Maxime Petit.
Vous deux en tête avec la différence.
You're 1 and 2 with only half a second between the both of you. Yeah, it's incredible, really. Maxime had a very, very fast start, very good start this morning. We're trying to get closer because we're here to test for the French Rally Championship. And then again, I'm not driving for the championship. Maxime is. It would be a bit silly from him to take all the risks and try to keep me behind. It's not as he really had to let me past him, but I think it will be a good fight. But he still said it. Yes, exactly. But he's right. We're not taking all the risks since he's not in the championship. He's not taking any points. So we'll try to get to the end in a good position. So here's the standings with 4 stages to go. Botti from Wagner, half a second in it. Cherin and Buggs 1 second in it. And then the Checo, Roar, Prince and Langenhagens, Munster and Gunther Mullins now in 10th. Final stages of the Haspengouw Rally. This is Bruno de Wilde with his Clio RS. He will finish in 2nd in the 2-wheel drive trophy. Good result for de Wilde and co-driver Johan Kervers. They're only beaten by Faustin Lai and Adrien Beauvais. Tom Bonin will finish 2nd in the historics. Good result for his very first rally. He did a regularity event before this, but this is his first real rally. Dirk de Veu wins the historics with his Sierra Cosworth. Junior category is one dominated by Jonas de Wilde. In the end, he has 48 seconds in hand over Fraser Anderson. In the Mood M Cup, Frankie Boulat, multiple winner of the M Cup, finishes in 5th, a bit disappointing. But a emphatic win for Patrick Giels and Stijn Harper. Great result for them. They finish in 16th overall as well. Mark Timmers wins the Master Cup after a crash of Hodenius in the final stage. Good. Borna finishes in 10th overall, enters the top 10 in the final loop. Good result for Borna and co-driver Kenny Durow. Another Mitsubishi in the top 10 in the hands of Jonas Langenakers. Top 5 finish for Cedric Checo with his Citroën C3 Rally 2. After a bit of a lackluster start, a good second half of the rally for the Checo. Some small mistakes for Gino Bux in the final loop, which means that he finishes the rally in 4th. Still a good start for his season. Cedric Charette finishes on the podium then. Charette with co-driver Damien with us. So they start the season with a podium finish, and then the fight for the win. Maxime Potti still leading with 2 stages to go. And then in the penultimate stage, he loses the lead to William Wagner. The gap is only 0.8 of a second though. One final stage to go. 13 kilometers of Gelman, and it is Wagner who wins it.
J'avais vraiment peur de faire.
I was really scared to make a silly mistake here at the end. So we really remained focused, kept the focus. We're here to prepare the season, but we did a lot of kilometers, which was the aim. It's great to win as well. So win for Wagner, but he doesn't score any points for the Kroon-Oil BRC, which means Maxime Potti takes the full score. So right in 3rd, then Bux de Checo, Roua, Prinsen, Langenakens, Munster and Kurt Bonnet. And these are the first standings of the 2023 Kroon-Oil BRC. Potti leads from Charette and Bux. And you can read all the others, even Mark Timmers scores a point. So win for William Wagner in the opening round of the 2023 Kroon-Oil BRC. We'll see you in a couple of weeks for the South Belgian Rally.